Pokemaniacs! This is going to be one of the biggest videos we've ever done, and hopefully the luckiest. We found a huge Pokemon restock this morning at my local Target. I have not gotten this lucky at a Target pretty much ever. Well, yeah, basically. Because most of the time at my local Target, people line up before the store opens. And I can get there, you know, I'll be middle, back of the line, and usually all the good stuff's gone. Well, today is a Wednesday, and it was a random day, and I was hoping for this someday, and today was that day, where there would be a random restock that most scalpers and most people were not expecting. I almost didn't even go. I almost went to the other Target further away from where I work, because they've been doing small restocks every day, but I had a sneaking suspicion. You know, there was another Wednesday where I read online that the one across the street where I work, there actually was a restock, and nobody really posted about it until hours later, conveniently. I like to post when I find restocks right away on a local Facebook page so that people can find product at retail and not have to pay market for the scalpers so that they can go and suck it. Anyway, that's not for today's video. We're going to talk about the great success we had today. We found 2 Ascended Hero booster bundles. They still had some left over. I was probably 9th or 10th in line. 2 of the people were actually a woman and her daughter looking for Nidos, so that helped out. And I got 2 first partners. We're not going to open those in this video. That'll be a separate video because we're trying to get that elusive last set of 3 for those. So we're just going to make this an Ascended Heroes bonanza, baby. Hopefully we can get something good. We've got 32 packs of Ascended Heroes, just shy of what a booster box would be if they even existed for Ascended, but they don't. And yeah, I should be even more excited because I've never found this in the wild. I actually bought one on Walmart.com for like $150 a while ago, and there was a 50-50 shot I'd get the Lucario, and I got the Lucario, and we actually opened that box up. Check it out on the channel. We didn't really do very well. But today, I've got not 1, but 2. You're not seeing double. We got 2 of the ever-elusive Ascended Heroes Premium Poster Collection featuring Mega Lucario, and they had Mega Gardevoir, but I already opened one of those a long-ass time ago. I love Mega Lucario. If you watch the channel, you know that. So, when I saw that they had a shit ton, look at the photo on the thumbnail. Zoom in. There was a shit ton of these. Now I had to crop the video or the photo down. The larger photo, you'll see more. But there's a lot of Pokemon product. But the fact that they had these Ascended Hero boxes, oh my god, blew my freaking mind. I guess eventually you get lucky if you look for Pokemon enough. Now, I am not trying to spend a ton of money on Pokemon. But when it's Ascended Heroes, I can't resist because you can't find Ascended Heroes. Not only is it kind of been out for a while, it's not really getting restocked much. And when it is, the scalpers usually get it immediately. So we got lucky that our Target, random restock, no one expected it. And even though I wasn't like first few in line, there was still a shit ton of product. Woohoo! So, whereas I did not get a chance to take off from work and go sit in line for 5-6 hours at Sam's Club this week for that Focus Fighters Ascended Hero box, I got my own Ascended Heroes restock, baby, and I only had to wait like 5 minutes. So hopefully we can get lucky. Yeah, I got this close to buying one of those at the market for around, I was going to try to get it for like $180, $200. I have not bought it. Will not now because we got all these Ascended Hero packs to go through. We've got 32 today, baby. Favorite set. Crown Zenith, close second. But so let's see what we can get today. Enough jibber jabbering. But yeah, it's probably the luckiest I've been in a very long time with a restock. Because if you guys have watched the channel, you know that I can't wait around anymore like I used to. So let's see if we can get lucky today. Maybe pull a God Pack. Maybe pull a good SIR that we don't have. Let's zoom in on these Ascended Hero cards that we have not really had a chance to show much of you on the channel. We've opened plenty of them in the past, but not too much recently because, again, Ascended is like nearly impossible to find. And of course, each pack is valued around 15 bucks. Yeah, for a set that's fairly new and still is going to be printed for probably another year or two. Yeah, kind of crazy, huh? Kind of crazy this set is exploded, but it was expected. I mean, this set was talked about for a long time before. It'll probably continue to be talked about for a long time afterwards. Currently, right now in the market, the sealed product is not really dropping. In fact, it's increasing because it's hard to find. But singles are actually dropping in price. I think people are just trying to make a buck now, and they're willing. Okay, we got a Mawile first pack or second pack Magic. We got a Mawile illustration rare. We've opened and pulled this guy before. It's a decent little card, but it's probably only a couple of bucks. A lot of these IRs are fairly inexpensive to buy right now because a lot of people, you know, Ascendant's been around for a while, and even though most people are keeping it sealed, there's still plenty of products open. So the premium is just so high because a lot of people are keeping it sealed and they're selling it at the scalper market prices. You go to GameStop, you can probably find a booster bundle right now for 90 bucks. That's what the market rate is. And it's kind of crazy, but hopefully we can get some good hits today and increase our inventory of cards that we have not seen before. We do have Ascendant Hero units that I have not sold yet. I'm trying to hang on to them because I really love this set. And it's just a pleasure to be able to find this. So hopefully you guys can get lucky like I did today. I know currently this week I have seen online that a lot of Target stores are getting a pretty good size restock of the poster collection. So that's what I walked into today, baby. And the booster bundles. So hopefully you're able to find them out there in the wild like I was today. Another EX. So this booster bundle, we've got an IR, which again, we beat the odds. We got in 2 EXs, beating the odds. So got 2 packs left. Maybe we can get a third hit. Well, technically we've already gotten 3 hits, but you know, I don't like counting EXs as hits even though they are. And you're probably saying to yourself, you're crazy. Why aren't you actually reselling that stuff? I could. I'd love to. I could use the money to pay some bills, but I really want to open Ascended because this is one of my most favorite sets to open in Pokemon. It is an incredibly fun set to open. It can be a bit frustrating if you get unlucky, but we already got a hit, even though I've owned that Mawile before. It is a beautiful card. And a lot of these cards in the Ascendant Heroes are really works of art. I'm just hoping that we can get an SIR today that we don't have. There's a couple that I'm sure many of you know I don't have that I would love to pull. There's quite a few that I don't have I'd love to pull. So that's it for that booster bundle. Not exactly worth it. Thankfully, we just paid MSRP and not 90 bucks market. So we basically just got this Mawile, which is probably a couple of bucks, if that. So let's go to the second one. Let's see if we can get lucky with our next 6 packs. And then we've got 2 poster collection boxes, which market is around $165. I didn't even look at the receipt. I think they were like 60 bucks. I think that's what they're going for. If you can find any at MSRP. I truly do feel and hope that Pokemon will either come up with different Ascendant Hero products or just keep reprinting what they have currently and already released, because Ascendant Heroes, the hype is never going to die for this set. Everybody loves Gengar, the Pikachus, the Dragonites, the Mega Attack Rares. Like, this set just has it all. The beautiful illustration rare Psyduck, which we got that a long time ago. Fortunate for us. First pack, no magic. And I think this set, there's like 500 some cards. Individual, different, unique cards to try to master the set. I'm sure by now people have mastered it. If you guys didn't check out the video where we pulled a gold card in this set, we did pull a gold card. I've actually sold it. Because, you know, again, I'm not really in this to collect like I used to. I'll collect and save some, but I need to sell most of it to continue to fund buying from restocks. But I also got bills to pay too. Okay, I never pulled this guy before. Boss's Orders. This is a full art trainer, ultra rare, 1 out of like, I forget how many, some packs, 12, 13, whatever. So again, we already beaten the odds. And this is probably like $1 or $2 card, I would think. So I actually did get a card that I never pulled before in Ascended, so I'm not going to complain about that. It would be great if it was an SIR. And there are some lower end SIRs in this set, which is a little frustrating because the price you're paying per pack, you know, like 15-ish a pack, if you can't find this at MSRP, I wouldn't suggest ripping unless you just, you know, you really want to have fun opening the set and you don't care how much money you lose doing it. I've done that a couple times, and that's a couple too many, honestly. I really shouldn't have, because look what I found today. So hopefully this will end up paying off. Oh my God, we finally got a Lily's Clefairy, but it's not from Journey. Are you freaking kidding me? Beautiful Lily's Clefairy. S-I-R. Look at this beautiful card. I actually think this is a better SIR than the one from Journey Together. What a beautiful card. OMG. We pulled an SIR already. OMF. Are you kidding me? This, I need a thumbs up, okay? We have been chasing, well, we did for a while, Lily's Clefairy from Journey Together. And it's just literally crazy that we pull Lily's Clefairy from Ascended Heroes. Oh my God, I'm just checking out. It does look off center. It looks a little too fat on the bottom compared to the top. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh my God. Let's look. Oh my word. I'm going to have to end the video because I actually got some text messages that I need to reply to, but I will put the two videos together and we'll come back and continue our rip session. Trying to get you guys to see this clearly. It's not working. We'll look at it later. Okay, we're back. I had to take a look. This is around 194 market, but there's a lot of people listing it for around 184. I had no idea this card was that expensive. I love this better than Lily's Clefairy from Journey because that card's kind of like too green. This has got a lot of color. It pops. So this is definitely one of my favorite cards now that I've actually seen it. It's a beautiful card. And look, we've still got 3 packs from the second booster bundle, so let's get going. I may have to drop off again if I get another message and have to reply. But that's okay. I actually know how to finally mostly edit videos now. I try to just do it in one sitting, and you know, I try to sit down and do this when I'm not interrupted. We can kind of get the vibe going. But, you know, stuff comes up. So is life. And things will happen. Especially when I'm recording on an iPhone. Because I'm not that fancy with computers or anything like that. This is just something fun to do. And figured I'm going to open up Pokemon cards, which is one of the things I love to do. I'm going to do it and share it with all of you. Granted, I don't have a ton of followers, but we're approaching 300 subscribers in this little simple channel. So hopefully we can get to 300. It's a long way from 1,000, but, you know, that's kind of a pipe dream unless something were to happen. But, hey, this is nothing crazy that I'm trying to monetize or anything. This is just fun. If I'm going to open, I want to at least record it, and why not share it on YouTube, right? So, all right, another EX. So, what a booster bundle. We pulled Lily. I can't believe we pulled Lily's Clefairy. I've got to add something to the title to, you know, tease that we finally pulled a card that we have been trying to pull for over a year. But it's not quite accurate to say that, is it? Because it's Lily's Clefairy, but not the one we kept trying to pull. Okay, last pack. Let's see. Before we get into the big boys. How cool was that? We were talking about pulling cards that we haven't pulled, hoping that we can pull an SIR. And we already did it. We already pulled an SIR before we even got to the boxes. I hope that doesn't jinx the boxes. Because usually when we open boxes, we do pretty well. If you guys haven't checked out some of our box opening videos, we usually do pretty well. So, we're going to dig right in. This is probably one of the most beautiful Pokemon boxes ever made. These Mega Attack rare cards, the Ascended Heroes color, kind of superhero-y design. I love what they've done with Ascended Heroes, and I think it's going to go down as one of the most popular, potentially most expensive Pokemon sets of all time. You look at some of the prices of the cards now, and how many months is it stepping out? How hard has it been to find? They're going to keep reprinting it over and over, but it's just going to keep getting scooped up. So you're never going to see Ascended Hero sitting on the shelf for more than a few minutes. And that's pretty much the way it's going to be with a popular set. I mean, it's not going to be like back in the day where really popular sets were sitting on the shelves for days because Pokemon just wasn't as crazy then as it is now. So you're not going to see sets like Evolving Skies out there in the wild. You know, like that set sat there, 151 sat there. I think the big hype started around Surging Sparks. COVID happened, stuff happened, and for whatever the reason, Pokemon is never going to be the same again. Even when they keep printing more, I think there's so many more people in the hobby, I don't know if it's going to make much of a dent. It'll help with sets that aren't as popular, but in the future, if they don't print what they're currently printing by like 10 times the amount, I just don't see the hobby getting any better anytime soon. So I love these Mega Attack rares. I don't know what this card's worth, and of course it's off-center. It's probably hard to grade these promo cards for a 10 because they're just always off-center. So we have got 10 packs in these boxes, so if you figure the market's around 160, you know, it's really not too bad because if each pack is around 15 bucks market. Make sure we got all 10. We got 3, 6, and 4, 10. Each pack's around 15. It's 150 bucks. Plus you get the promo card and the poster. So yeah, market's pretty fair. I'm pretty sure the promo card's 10 bucks or less. Which is weird because I don't think too many of these are available on the market. And people... There's probably more people keeping them sealed than actually opening them at this point. So I think we got a good video here, good quality, where you can see the cards and me. Not that I matter. It's the cards that matter. It's the Pokemon that matters. It's the Pokemon while you're here. It's Pokemon that brings us all together. And there's a lot of different people out there. People that like to collect because they love Pokemon. People that are collecting because of the value. There's unfortunately people that literally don't even know anything about Pokemon, don't have any experience about Pokemon, with Pokemon. They just know Pokemon because they can make them a quick buck. And those are the people that probably have continually ruined the hobby, and I'm hoping they go away, but I don't see how. Only the future will tell. But just like any hot commodity, when there's a demand and not enough supply, you're going to get people that are going to try to make money off of it. That's just the way things are. So hopefully it'll get better once that new printing facility fires up the printing press. Hopefully we get more and more product. And we'll see what happens. You know, currently right now, we've got the big hype with the 30th anniversary coming on in about 2 months. Actually, less than 2 months. And there has already been quite a few pre-orders on the Pokemon Center. Hopefully you have been able to pre-order some Pokemon Center product. I have. The only thing I have not gotten a chance to get were the mini tin box. It ran out by the time I got in the queue. I haven't really had great luck getting in the queue right away. But luckily with the 30th anniversary product, it's been up for quite a while. So if you get in there even late, you still have a shot to get product. And again, right now it's on pre-orders, and it's the best place to pre-order for MSRP. And I'm sure Best Buy will have pre-orders soon, and I can't get on those. I think a lot of times they're invite only too. Like they have to email you. So far in this box, okay, we got a ultra rare black belt training. Hopefully we can get something a little better than probably $1 card. But we got a few packs left to go. I mean, that Lily's Clefairy is totally made this all worth it. Just a beautiful card. I had no idea how cool that card is, not was. How beautiful that card is, because I've never seen it in person. So, let's see what else we got in store. In these Ascended Hero packs from the Mega Lucario Premium Poster Collection. And if you guys were able to get that Sam's box, drop me a comment. Let me know, did you rip it? Did you resell it? There are going to be more chances to get that Sam's Club box. It is going to be released in stores again. Oh my god, we got the same card twice. That's lame. That is stupid. Who put the cards in these pack and box? Oh man, that's just weird. I think I maybe have done that once before. I've gotten the same card 2 packs in a row. But yeah, Sam's Club is going to have another drop of that box in August. I probably am not going to be able to get it, because I think my membership will expire before they get that drop in August. And usually it's a Tuesday, and it's really hard for me to get off on a Tuesday. So, but hey, I got Ascending Heroes today. I'm very happy. Let's see if we can pull another SIR. That would be fantastical if we could. We got another Zangoose EX. Already pulled that. I would love to pull the Dragonite Mega Attack Rare. I think that's probably like the only one I'm actually missing of the Mega Attack Rares. Of course, there's always a chance for a God Pack, but that would be absolutely insane. We've pulled a God Pack in the past from Pitch Black. Not Pitch Black. Black Bolt. Check that video out from way back in the day. We pulled a God Pack, and from Black Bolt, it was mostly just IRs. Now, if you pull a God Pack in, let's say, Ascended, you're probably going to get a mix of SIRs, Mega Attack Rares. When you pull a God Pack in Prismatic, you get a bunch of SIRs. So, the God Packs from Black Bolt and White Flare are definitely not crazy, but we're not doing really that great. We got 2 EXs and 2 Ultra Rares, so we're probably cooked from this box. But there's still 2 packs left. Kind of a weird box to get 2 of the same Ultra Rares. That's just bogus, man. Oh well. Hopefully the other box has got something good in it. Maybe we can get at least an illustration rare on these last 2 packs. Let's see. No, we got a 30X. That's pretty much the kiss of death when you get 3 EXs and 2 Ultra Rares. And it's the same Ultra Rare, man. That's just so lame. Lame-o! But again, it's Ascended. We can't complain. We're happy. Meowth! Ooh, we got something. I gotta go back. We got something. We got a hit. I don't know what it is because I skipped it. What do we get? 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 Ooh. Ooh. I have not pulled this before. Did I not call? I said if we can pull an illustration rare. Wow, this is a beautiful card. Iono's Wattrel. It almost looks like an SIR, but it is an illustration rare. I love this card. It's beautiful. Amazing. Wow. I don't even think I've seen this card. This is a beautiful card. This almost looks like an SIR to me. This is a really cool card. Amazing. So we got two Ultra Rares of the same card. We got an illustration rare, and we got 3 EXs. That's kind of a loaded box. So we're going to pause it. I got to respond to a message, and we got 1 more box to go. We'll be right back. Woo! Okay, we've got our last box. Can this be the box? Can this be the box where we pull some real heat? I feel it. I think we're going to pull something really good. I mean, we already pulled some good stuff. Iono's Wattrel is a beautiful card. It may not be worth much. I don't think it is, but it's a beautiful card. I'm having trouble opening this box. It's got the heat. It's hiding the heat. We got the Lily's Clefairy. Never pulled a Lily's Clefairy. SIR. We pulled the ultra rare, the EX. All right, we're finally in. This is the last, probably one of the last Ascended Hero boxes I'll ever open. I don't know how much luckier we can get than we did today finding this restock at Target. This is just amazing. I'm cherishing this moment. I love opening Ascended Heroes, especially at MSRP. Nearly impossible to do unless you're willing to check at stores open, wait in line, wait ahead of the stocker getting there at Walmart. Like, you have to have like tons of free time. You know, a lot of people say these scalpers are unemployed. Well, some of them are, but some of them actually just work around their ability to find restocks. And of course, again, this is off center, but it's such a beautiful card. And we got to show you guys the code card. Duh. There's your code card. Hopefully you can get those. I don't even bother with the code cards, honestly. That's why I'm just showing you guys. And I just, even if I scan them all and I just don't have the time to sit there and play the TCG online, so. Alright, we're getting this crap out of the way. Here we go. Our last 10 packs of Ascended Heroes. We've done okay so far. Can we get another SIR? Usually boxes for us are loaded, are good. Come on, pick this up. There we go. I think that's clear enough. All right. Focus on the cards. Hopefully you guys can see those clear enough. They look a little blurry to me. So there we go. Put them in the forefront. Who cares if I'm blurry? Let's go, Ascended Heroes. Nothing. So all of our first packs have been duds, but we've done okay. I guess get the duds out of the way. So 30th comes out in September. Pokemon Center stuff on pre-order. According to what I'm reading online, there's going to be a lot of product printed, so do not pay market price for pre-orders. Market price at MSRP, or just get product the day of release. Take the day off. I think the first wave is September 15th, I think. It's a Wednesday, 15th, 16th. I'm going to try to get that day off. Probably wait at a Target and then shoot over to a Best Buy because I'm sure they'll have a shit ton of product, especially with limits. So my best plan of attack is going to be to get there early, like 4 a.m.-ish, if not sooner, honestly, because there will be people camping out probably for a day. I might not even get product, but if Target's limit product, I'm assuming it's the biggest Pokemon drop ever in history. They're going to have a shit ton of product, like tons and tons of product. So at least you would hope, right? EX. All right, let's get the crap out of the way. Let's get the EXs out of the way. Let's pull some SIRs. Full Charizard, maybe. God Pack. Mega Attack Rare. Dragonite. That would be cool. All right. I got dinner coming, so I got to finish this up soon and get my dinner. Alright, we're a few packs in with no luck. That's okay. The heat's coming. Look how many cards we pulled on the last few packs of that prior box. So, definitely happy we've gotten some cards that we have not pulled before. So that is a good thing. I think we only gotten one card that we pulled before, and we got two of the same cards in a row. Why couldn't that have been a better card? But hey, it is what it is. Come on, let's see. This has got to have something. Got to have something. Oh, wow. Alright, we're not doing well. We're not doing well, but that means these last few packs, there's going to be heat. Going to be heat, maybe a God Pack. Maybe another SIR. We got to get an SIR at least in one of these boxes, right? Remember, we've only opened 32 packs today. We've already pulled an SIR. Pulled 2 illustration rares, 3 ultra rares. We've already crushed the odds. It's just, can we get cards that are really good? Alright, what do we got? What do we got? We're getting killed. We're getting killed in this box. Hopefully the odds aren't catching up to us. I think we got 4 packs left, and we literally only have an EX. That means there's some real heat in these packs. Real heat. It's not wishful thinking. We're going to get something. I know we are. The heat is in here. It has to be. Has to be. Come on, baby. What do we got for heat today? What do we got? What do we got? Wow. We're getting smoked in this box. I like to end on a good note, but we are getting smoked. We've only gotten an EX. 3 packs left. We've opened 7 packs and got nothing. All right, let's see. 3 packs, they've all got to be heat. It's got to be heat in all of these, right? Surfer. Got to be heat in all of these. Wow. Guys, this is getting a little scary. We're only going to get an EX? I mean, look, we've had luck. Last 2 packs. Ugh, thank God we only paid MSRP. Woo. All right. This has got to be a good one, right? This has to be something good. Night Stretcher. Clefairy. Oh my God. What is going on? I've never had a box this bad. We went from Cloud 9 to ground in 2 seconds. Last pack. There's got to be something in here, right? This has got to be a good pack. Man, if they built a box with only an EX, that's freaking brutal, man. Ugh. Gotta be a hit. There's gotta be a hit, right? Already got this guy. But hey, we got a Mega Attack Rare. That's fair. I wish it was Dragonite, but already got this guy. And the centering is off. But hey, at least we got another hit. That makes me feel a little better. The odds of these are like 1 out of 20 some packs, so unfortunately it wasn't the Mega Dragonite, but so let's take a look at 32 packs, okay? We're going to quickly look at our hits and end with one of my favorite cards now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 EXs. EXs is like 1 out of 4 packs. So that's right for the odds. We got our 2 Mega Lucario promos. Of course, it came in the box, so let's set those aside. We got our Mega Mawile, which we've already gotten before. Of course, we just ended on Last Pack Magic, a card we've already gotten, though. We've got the Ultra Rare Dude. We got these 2 Black Bolt Guy dudes in a row. So 3 Ultra Rares, Mega Attack Rare, IR, another beautiful IR, which we've never seen. And of course, Lily's Clefairy. This card is beautiful. Love it. So out of 32 packs, I think we crushed the odds, don't you? I think we did okay. Maybe not with the IRs, because IRs are like 1 out of every 9. But we opened and we got an Illustration Rare and all these Ultra Rares and the Mega Attack Rare. So I think we crushed the odds. So definitely a really solid, great opening. We got lucky with finding the restock. We got lucky with our hits. I'm happy. Hopefully you guys smash that thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Maybe we can get lucky in the future with Ascended. We got 1 more TCG item to open this week, and it's not Pokemon. Not sure when we're going to do it, but we're going to do it, and I'm super excited, so hopefully you tune in for that, and we'll see you there. Woo!